my name is Rashi from roro'sfunzies, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to Yags. It's been so long since I actually sat down and recorded, and now I have a slightly better setup because camera angle is a bit higher now. I have two monitors, which is great. It's very efficient, and I just missed recording so much. I haven't recorded anything new in like a week and a half. I missed it so much. But yeah, today I figured let's start with something slow, something a little low, with Yearning. I missed my gay baby. So last time we met Adam and I believe his name, Carlos. So we met Adam and Carlos. And the ambulance just passed by my house. Weird. You can still hear it. Why? Anyway, let's start. Load. Oh, it's been so long. Last time I recorded was May 29th. It's already June 18th. Oh, okay, let's start. Saturday, August 26, 2006. I forgot some of the controls, but I think most of them are just by mouse, so we're gonna do that. I'm looking over at the other monitor to see if everything is recording correctly, because the game is on the other lower screen right here. But yes, you wake up in a panic, wondering why your alarm didn't go off, and worrying you'll be late for class. You then remember it's Saturday, and your first weekend in college. Everything is a mess. You glance over at Adam's bed. To your surprise, he's awake and looking back at you. Hey. I don't know why you gave him that voice. I don't even remember any of the voices I gave them, if I gave them voices at all. I don't remember anything. Good morning. He yawns and rolls over, scratching his chest. Bad dream? Huh? You sounded like you were freaking out when you woke up. Oh, yeah, I forgot I didn't have class today and thought I was late. Ha! Well, unfortunately for you, it's not. Well, fortunately for you, not I can't read now, apparently, either. It's not, and you've gotten an entire free day to do homework. He stretches. So, any plans for the day? No. You don't have too much homework to do yet, and you've been making solid progress throughout the week. You can probably get the remaining project in a couple hours, whenever. But you could also get a head start on other homework while your workload is still late. You could see if Adam has any plans or wants to hang out. The frat house was awkward, but surprisingly enjoyable. Janet's also been bugging you to go to the LGBT club on campus. Q&A. Apparently it stands for Queers and Allies. Aww. It would probably be a good way to meet people, but you're kind of scared to go. Telling Adam was one thing, but the thought of coming out to complete strangers is terrifying. Or you could spend the day exploring the campus without your parents in tow this time, pointing out every tree or statue and insisting you pose for pictures next to every academic building. It would be relaxing, and you've certainly had a busy first week. Okay. See what Adam's plans. I want to explore the campus though. Yeah, that's always a good thing to do. Learn your way around early. I'm probably just gonna do homework at the house today. That was quick. He climbs out of bed, then pulls on a shirt and jeans. I should probably get going. Have fun. You nod and watch as he picks up his backpack and heads out the door. You jump out of bed and unlock your computer, checking if Janet is online. Fortunately, she already seems to be awake. What time is it? Crazy Cat Lady 2588. Ugh, why am I awake already? This schedule is killing me and I can't even sleep in. Roscoe, why aren't you up yet? Blah. I forgot I put my name in here. I'm here. Hey, sleepyhead. Going to explore campus today without the parents. Your parents can be something. Is it nice out? Yeah. Weather seems... I can't read. Weather seems good. You get dressed and grab one of your textbooks to read. Any fun plans for the day? Have to run line with Lisa. Don't think I'd consider that fun. Well, don't work too hard. Gotta be fabulous. Enjoy the great outdoors for me. Ah, to be outdoors again. You get dressed and head out. I've been recording for 5 minutes. You walk to campus and around the large central grassy area. A bunch of people are outside playing frisbee. A group sits with their laptops outside, backs against the building. You suppose they're doing homework. You spend the day wandering. You walk back through many of the academic buildings you explored with your parents and actually learn the names of them this time. You find some nice, out-of-the-way places around campus where you can study or sit and be alone. Yeah, that's definitely me. I want to explore. My feet are generally itchy, or rather in itchy feet, which is like I just want to keep exploring and walking around. You find a coffee shop that accepts the meal plan and enjoy a salami sandwich for lunch. Afterwards, you sit with your book in the shade of a building. A group bikes past you, seemingly on the way to the park. Someone has a dog and it barks happily as people throw sticks for it to fetch. You don't manage to absorb much of what you read, but being outdoors with the wind in your hair makes you feel more relaxed anyway. You get back to your room in the late afternoon and decide you should probably take a shower. You grab your shower supplies and head to the bathroom. Rounding the corner of the hallway, you literally will run into Adam. The impact knocks you both to the ground. So, Jesus. Somehow his towel comes loose and falls off of him. Apparently, he isn't wearing anything underneath. You try to resist the urge to stare. Roscoe? Jesus Christ. He grabs a towel and throws it over himself. Oh God, I'm sorry. That's fine. He gets up and adjusts his towel. See you back at the room. You have a pretty uneventful shower. When you get back to the room, he's picking up his backpack. Hey, sorry to bail on you, but Carlos has an emergency. Talk to you later? He nods at you and heads back out the door. You sigh. There's been enough drama for one day. Damn. You check your messages, but Janet seems to be offline. You decide to return to your favorite campus buffet. The food is almost becoming almost edible. The meal is, fortunately, uneventful. The mashed potato bar is one of the most unique things you've seen. Oh, now I crave mashed potatoes. I miss them. But you're not sure you agree with the idea of wasabi mashed potatoes or mashed potatoes with barbecue sauce. You choke down some potatoes and pair it with a slice of burnt pizza. You return to your room to find that Adam still hasn't returned. Janet still isn't online either. You poke at your physics problems for a bit, waiting for Janet or Adam to show up, but neither do. Why? At 11 p.m., you call it and send Janet an email before heading to bed. Sunday. You are woken by the sound of the door opening. You blink groggily. It's still dark outside. Adam and Carlos walk through the door. Adam notices you're awake. Crap, sorry, didn't mean to wake you up. You yawn. It's fine. I was, up anyway. Adam nods, leading Carlos over to his desk and sitting him in the chair. I'm just not sure how I feel about twins, that's all. What if, because Janet wasn't answering, what if she and Carlos, do the do, and the twins, because they're not answering. You don't have to sleep with them, dude. Oh, the twins. The Ashley and Ashley, I believe. But this is easier. Anyway, thanks. Adam shrugs. There's a silence for a few moments. So, excuse me. Hi, Roscoe. Sorry to barge in like this on you so late, or early as the case may be. I'm not sure I want to deal with both of them at once, and it felt weird turning them down or something. Ashley and Leia, that is. Ashley. Dude, that's what I said. Adam just shrugs. I'm all for a threesome, I just don't know how I feel about twins. What if I get them confused with each other? That's your problem? I mean, sure. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be the first time for them, dude. Anyway, I'm just going to crash on the floor here or something. Ashley and Leia are probably still making the rounds of the house. The hell you are. Take the bed. Chico, I couldn't do that to you. Quit your yapping already. It's like 12:30 or something. We already woke me up. He yawns, pulling off his shirt and grabbing some clothes from his dresser. He makes a pile on the floor, lying down and using them as a pillow. Are you sure? Shut up. Already asleep. Thanks, Chico. Carlos climbs into Adam's bed. You roll over, try to find a comfortable position. Good night. Actually, Sunday, August 27. You startle awake. The sun is out now, bathing the room in light. You rub your eyes and look around, trying to find the source of the disturbance. Adam is sprawled out on the ground, snoring softly. He's nowhere near the pile of clothes anymore. It's a wonder he doesn't fall out of bed. From the other bed, Carlos makes a sound, something like a choked moan. He spouts off some words in Spanish that you can't follow or understand. Then he smiles, still asleep. I guess he's having a weird dream or something. I roll back over, face the wall, try to block out the light. Then Carlos sees your name. Says my name. Oh. What? I must be hearing things. Or it's some other Roscoe. And also, he's straight. Stare at the wall for what feels like an eternity, trying to listen. I wonder what he's saying. Unfortunately, he's gone quiet, tossing in his sleep restlessly. I close my eyes, trying to will the sleep back before a loud thud and a sequence of curses startle you. I turn around and see Adam. Someone's managed to hit his head against his desk chair in his sleep. Ow. Carlos grins, apparently also awakened by the noise. Told you I should sleep on the floor. Jackass. He stands, rubbing his head. Carlos pulls back the covers and sits on the edge of the bed. You notice he has an erection. Apparently, he realizes he does as well because he quickly pulls up the sheets back over himself. You okay? Yeah, just... You expand to fill all available space. No, not you and that gas pun again. That's hilarious. No. It's a gas. I hate you. Seriously though, you okay? Yeah, it's just unexpected and all. He looks over at me. Sorry, dude. I was already awake anyway. Oh yeah? Couldn't sleep? No, I was just trying to fall back asleep. As you tend to do when you wake up. Maybe like you tend to. What's in his teeth? What can I say? I love me some sleep. I love sleep too. Sleep is great. I say as I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. I don't know how, I don't know why I fell asleep at 4 a.m. Woke up at 8. Stayed awake. Anyways, it's 10, might as well get up. Grabs a nearby shirt and pulls it on. Speak for yourself, 10 is prime sleeping time. Flops down on the bed again. Adam pokes him on the side as he lets out a yell. Adam! Up and Adam, boy. I'm up. So, any plans for today? You could get a head start in your homework load in case your social life suddenly takes off. I've also been meaning to call your parents, but they have a tendency to babble off for hours. You could also see it for Carlos and add him on it or something. Or you could take the day to relax before your class load really hits you. I mean, we already relaxed yesterday by walking around, so let's just do some homework. I want to be a good student. Psh, boring. You have that much work already? No, I just don't want to... Yeah. I just want to get a head start. Nerd. I'll take that as a compliment. Thanks, Carlos. I get out of bed and unlock my computer. Hey, I'm already on my computer. Good morning. Hope you had a good day yesterday. I'm gonna go shopping with Lisa, I think. Talk to you tonight. You'll never understand her need to sign off whenever she steps away. Then again, you religiously log your computer, so maybe you shouldn't be one to talk. Shouldn't. Anyway, hold on. Should probably get going. Have fun, you two. Now get out of your hair too. Let you do your work in peace. Probably go hit the pool or something. Exercise and sleep. The two best things. Thanks for sharing your room last night. He leaves and you start on a history paper. That takes you into the afternoon, and you decide to take a break from it to work on physics problems. Your numbers never work out. Your balls always end up falling at relativistic speeds, unlike my actual balls. Ayy. Soon it's after 8, and you decide you should probably get a late dinner. Head to your usual buffet. The food is average as usual. Afterward, you head back to your room, exhausted. Must have been all the homework. Don't bother checking your messages, instead of climbing into the bed and falling asleep almost immediately. Monday. You dutifully wake up on Monday to your alarm. Adam continues snoring softly from the other bed. Looks like he's learned to sleep through it. After a quick shower, you head into your intro programming lecture. Yes, we finally have a class! You take a random seat in the room. You're starting to recognize many of the faces there, although you don't really know any of their names. A short Asian girl walks into the room and looks around. Her long black hair has streaks of red through it. She heads over to the seat next to you and sits down. Hello. Ooh, she looks like, what's his name? Boy in a band. That female version. Dude, I'm Hannah. Hey, I'm Roscoe. No. You reluctantly introduce yourself to her. Nice to meet you, dude. You found a collectible. Hannah's student ID. Hannah Zhang. An Indian boy arrives and takes the seat to your right. His short hair stands up wildly as if he didn't have a chance to comb it this morning. He smiles at you and sits down. This is Nikhil. I'm sorry if any of you are named that in real life and I just butchered the pronunciation. I'm so sorry. Nikhil, this is Roscoe. Nice to meet you, dude. Seems nice. The room begins to fill up and the professor brings the room to order. Ahem. Today we will be continuing our study of data structures, but with something a little more complicated. But for this next assignment, you'll need a partner. Before we all get settled, I'd like you to pick your partners now. If you don't have anyone to pick, raise your hand and we'll pair you up. Sure glad you met a couple of seemingly friendly people. I was going to partner with Jake anyway. So that works great. Mouse sticker. Sticker for standard 2-button mouse. You notice that an Asian guy has sat down next to Hannah. His medium-length black hair is also streaked with red, and he looks nervous. Why, hello there. You look into his eyes, and he stares back at you warily before looking away nervously. You think he's absolutely adorable. He's cute. That's Jake, Nikhil's roommate. He's shy. Jake blushes at this. This is Roscoe. Hi, nice to meet ya. Ooh, chewed up. How did it become Jake? I'm not one to judge, just curious. Because I used to have a classmate named Forlin, but we call him Noah. And we don't know how that came to be, but it just is. Anyone still without a partner, keep your hands raised. A few hands remain up, and you watch as the TAs go around the room pairing people up. Professor Lee waits for everyone to settle in their new seats. Good. It is my hope that you have picked a partner that is most unlike you, in particular unlike you in their coding style. You will each be completing an assignment, and then you will hand your code to your partner, and they will continue the assignment. A study in, shall we say, coding so other people can understand it. The TAs tell me several of you need instruction in this. Murmurs spread around the room. Who could it be? Who has shitty programming? This isn't good. My coding is total garbage. I'll help me through it, Hannah. You will not be allowed to see your partner's code until they have finished the first portion. Maybe not. Oh my god, oh my god. The lecture continues, but you can tell Hannah isn't paying attention. At the end, she quickly gathers her things and leaves. Jake follows close behind her. Well, that's unfortunate. This is kind of mean, but I'm glad you're my partner. She's awesome and talented at so many things. She's just so new to programming. I'm sure we were all like that when we started. Really, she just has no confidence in her abilities. But still. Anyway, I've got to run to my ECE classes. You're out. The rest of the day's classes are uneventful. At the end of the day, I head back to my room. Adam! Sitting at the desk with headphones on, typing something on his computer. You're not sure how he manages to work with that broken screen. He turns and notices you as you dump your backpack on your bed. Hey, dude! Sorry, how was your day? Pretty good. Anyway, I had to finish writing this. Excuse me. He returns to typing. You unlock your computer. Janet is, of course, not online yet. You were reading the latest university crime report email when Adam interrupts you. Ooh, what kind of crime? What crime could it be? Hey, Roscoe. Sorry to interrupt. Just wanted to see if you wanted to get dinner tonight. You're not sure you want to deal with the frat house tonight, so you decline. Oh, why did you accept? He nods. Well, I'm gonna head out and find Carlos then. See you tonight. You check some random websites before figuring you should start on some homework. Before you know it, it's dinner time. You decide to go to the burger place and see what their fry flavor of the day is. The burger place is out of beef, so you settle for a turkey burger. The fries of the day are spinach and kumquat. Not the weirdest combination, I suppose. You pass on the fries. You eat quickly and head back to your room to continue doing homework. While you return, Adam is back, typing on his laptop. He smiles at you, then continues working. You unlock your computer. Janet is now online. So pooped Mondays. You tell her about your day. Sounds like a fun project. Yeah, I hope you don't screw it up. Your partner seems neat, at least. Yeah, he's a total CS geek. Well then, easy peasy. The two of you talk until Janet declares it's bedtime. You figure you can call it an early night. Adam looks up at you as you get changed. Is this going to bother you too much if I keep working? No. Shake your head. He nods, turning on his desk light. Night. You lie under the covers, thoughts of the day swirling in your head. What did I eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? What did I do throughout the day other than classes? I met cute dudes. I met a girl. They seemed pretty neat. Soon drift off into a comfortable sleep. Tuesday. The rest of the week seems to fly by. You share your AIM screen name with with Jake, Nickel, and Hannah, and have frequent, friendly conversation with them. Jake seems to open up to you a lot more when he doesn't have to talk in person. You also often have dinner with them. It's nice not eating alone. Nickel turns out to be an excellent partner. When he hands his portion of the code to you, it's easily readable and extendable. Adam buries himself in writing. Apparently, he misunderstood his essay topic and had to do a rewrite. That's harsh, bud. You suspect his paper was also full of mistakes due to the condition of his laptop screen. You offer to let him borrow yours, but he waves you away, telling you he's ordered a new one. Carlos comes by time to time to see if Adam wants to hang out. The two of you spend some time together instead, laughing over pizza and root beer. Oh, I want root beer. We just had pizza a few days ago. I want root beer. Friday already? That was quick. September 1. Soon it's Friday, and you leave your cock lecture to enjoy the warm air and contemplate the weekend possibilities. As you're walking across campus, you run into Adam, almost literally. His head is buried in a book. Whoa, dude. How are you? I was just heading to the house for dinner. Well, for dinner later. Just heading over for now. Do you want to join me? You have enough of a head start in your assignments that you don't think it would hurt. You also kind of like to visit a friend's house again. You also think of seeing if Nickel, Jake, and Hannah were interested in doing anything. Sure. Great, come on. So, how are classes going for you? Pretty good. I'm enjoying the book we're reading for history right now. I really do like history, and I have to read this book. I bought it months ago, and it's still in the plastic. I was supposed to read it months ago, but I never had the time to. But it's about battles of history, like Yorktown and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, like Messina, Sterlitz, Yorktown, stuff along those lines. I don't know why I bought it. Just seemed pretty neat at the time. Plus history. I like reading about history and see what are whitewashed. I don't know, man. You talk about your assignments, and he shares his essay rules with you soon that you're at the house. Adam pulls a key from his pocket and opens the front door. You find, oh god, you walk in to find Carlos making out with Lay, or is it Ashley? Hi, Ashley? She stops trying to eat Carlos's face and smiles at Adam. Lay. Sorry, Lay. Carlos. Actually, you were right the first time. Ashley? How are you? Adam shakes his head, and Carlos grins at you, his face covered in lipstick. Hey, Adam. Roscoe. Sorry to interrupt. This way, dude. Adam practically pushes you back outside to the side of the house. A bunch of guys are playing basketball. More accurately, a bunch of guys are watching one guy play basketball. Some of them wave to Adam as he enters. Oh, Elliot. Hey, Adam. Roscoe, was it? Hi. Elliot. Right, Elliot. There's a cheers. The guy jumps and dunks the ball backward over his head. And that's Robert. He runs these. I guess they're lessons. Adam pulls off his shirt and fishes through his backpack. Some of the guys whistle at him. Haha, very funny, guys. He fishes out an old basketball jersey and pulls it off. Robert walks over to the two of you, throwing the ball over his shoulder. Naturally, it swishes through the net. Pruitt, you're late. I know, just ever since you moved these up, no excuses. You know the drill. Over there, pants down quickly. Jesus. Adam sighs and trudges to the center of the small court. Robert eyes you. Who's this, your boyfriend? Oh, Jesus. No, he's my roommate. Is that what they're calling it now? Haha, can we just get this over with? I bet your roommate would like to participate in this, eh? The crowd oohs. He turns to you. I mean, I have played basketball. I was varsity in my old junior high. How about it, kid? Sure. The crowd laughs. Ooh, he's mad. No, he's not. That's it, Roscoe. We're out of here. Adam heads back towards you, but Robert stands in front of him. The crowd boos. Pruitt, we're not done here yet. Adam pushes him to the side. Yes, we are. He grabs your hand and pulls you towards the door. You leave and you're never joining us again. Adam shakes his head and mutters under his breath. Your lessons are stupid anyway. He turns to you. And you should stop agreeing to things you don't understand. Basketball sticker. Oh, we made someone mad for the first time. You look around. There's no sign of Carlos or Ashley. So, I'd say we should go to Carlos's room, but that probably won't be the best idea. You end up in the common room instead. A bunch of guys are there playing some kind of spaceship shooting game with shapes. Hey, Steve. Oh, Steve waves at him. Hey, Adam. Hey, yep. Adam nods as he fumbles around his backpack. You two want to get in the queue? Just watch it. Who's gonna watch? Shoot yourself. Adam pulls a t-shirt out of his bag and quickly changes. What happened to your basketball lessons? Adam shakes his head. Robert's an ass. Well, Adam sighs and sits on the couch. He didn't used to be so angry all the time. I don't know what happened. The two of you watch a game until the guy in the apron comes in and announces dinner time. You follow Adam to the dining room. Oh yeah, I forgot this was the banquet hall. Carlos is sitting at the table. Ashley is sitting next to him, her arm entwined with his. Hey guys. Hey, Carlos. Ashley. She shakes her head. Lay. Nice try. No, this is really Lay. Hi, Roscoe. Hi, Adam. I thought you. Carlos shrugs. I swear, Ash gets off of threesomes. I don't mind them, I guess, but it's also nice to get to know someone. She smiles at Carlos. I hope you don't mind, but speaking of which, maybe I'm not so hungry after all. We're just gonna. Carlos and I stare at you while Adam laughs. On the other hand, skipping meals isn't recommended either. Dude! Adam shrugs. It's fine, you'll be done before dinner is finished anyway. Dude! Kidding. Go have a good time, you two. Larry stands and pulls Carlos to his feet. It was good to see you again. The two of them head out of the room and Adam shakes his head. Well, that was interesting. Anyway, let's eat. The food is once again delicious. The menu seems to be meatloaf, mashed potatoes, roast potatoes, and baked potatoes. So I smacked my foot against my desk. So the menu is meatloaf and potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. I think the chef misordered or something. He was supposed to get 50 pounds of potatoes. Instead, he got 50 bags. They're like 50 pounds each or something, so we'll probably be having potatoes for a while. Shit. I got so scared. Some guy sit next to Adam and he introduces you. The conversation flows surprisingly easy thanks to Adam. Before you know it, it's dark outside. Looks like it got late. I should probably head back and get some work done. You're welcome to stick around here if you want. You're pretty sure you'd find that situation too awkward and decline. The two of you walk back to your room. Glad you came along today. Pulls on his headphones and starts writing. You slump back in your chair. You managed to get some homework done, but not as much as you needed to. Fortunately, you'd already finished the other parts. You unlock your computer. I have to run lines, but just wanted to say hi and hope you had a good evening. You leave her some messages describing your day. On the other side of the room, Adam stretches and pulls off his shirt. I'm going to bed, but feel free to stay up and do whatever you need to. Climbs into bed. I was going to bed too, I think. You quickly change and turn off the light. Good night. Okay, Saturday, September 2, and I think I've been recording long enough. It's been 32. But yeah, this was fun. My voice probably hates me, but it was a nice little chill welcome back into doing YouTube again, and it was nice and relaxing. So, I'm gonna leave this episode of Yags here. So, thank you everybody so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to click a like down below. If you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to click subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell for notifications whenever I upload it again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.